Hello everybody, Jeremy here, and today I want to show you Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's About Time. That's the full name of the game. This game is not yet available in any other country or continent besides Australia and New Zealand, because PopCap and EA decided to use those two regions to soft launch this game so that they can test the online infrastructure of Plants vs. Zombies 2, because it does support things such as cross saves, cloud saves rather, and also because they wanted to test the in-game monetization methods that they are using, because Plants vs. Zombies 2 is a free-to-play game. So naturally, when that announcement was made, a lot of people got upset, wondering, EA has ruined Plants vs. Zombies because there's going to be, pay to win, and you're not going to be able to do everything because they're going to just lock you behind paywalls and make you pay over and over and over again. And that is a legitimate concern. Just look at The Simpsons Tapped Out. I mean, that is just a mess. But anyway, I decided to take a look at this game and try to get an idea of how far EA could go with these in-app purchases and how far they have gone so far. Now, I've been playing this game for a bit over an hour now, and before I go into the features and show you around the map, let me just get arguably one of the most important things out of the way, and let's go to the store. See how much these things are going to cost for in-app purchases. So, as you can see down here at the bottom, the different in-game transactions that you can make are separated into 4 categories. You have coins, plants, upgrades, and bundles. And also, the prices that you see here may not be the same prices that you will see when the game comes out in like North America, because that's the whole point of the soft launch, to test the prices and everything. Excuse me. So let's take a look at some of these prices. Now, the coins are what you use to purchase things such as power-ups within the game. And they start off with 5,000 coins for $2.99, all the way up to 200,000 coins, which is the best deal, of course it is, for $49.99. So those are the bundles of coins that you can get. Now, as far as the plants go, different plants cost different amounts of money. So if you wanted the squash, which was a plant from the previous game, $2.99 for the squash. All these plants are $2.99. So you get the squash, the imitator, the snow pea, which was also in the first game, the jalapeno, which was in the first game, torchwood, and power lily. Now, the power lily creates 1 plant food. And in the first game, plant food was used to help your plants grow inside of your, I forget what it's called, but the place where you, outside of the main game, where you just kind of raise different plants so you can just look at them, kind of like your own little greenhouse type thing. So that's what plant food was used then. Plant food in Plants vs. Zombies 2 is used to create basically like a super move for each plant when things get hairy out in the field. You can also purchase upgrades. For $1.99 a piece, there's a shovel bonus, which gives you 25% more sun when you refund, a 25% sun refund whenever you use a shovel. So basically, whenever you decide that you don't want a certain plant anymore and you shovel it up, you get 25% sun refund. There's a plant food bonus that gives you 1 extra plant food slot, because you have 3 to begin with. You have a sun bonus that gives you 25 extra starting sun and 1 more seed slot so that you can carry another seed with you in battle. So that's just some of the microtransactions that you can do. Oh wow, it crashed. Another, some more in-game purchases that you can also do include opening gates. And these gates are usually locked by keys that you can earn in the game. Some zombies drop keys, but you can also pay to go through these doors that need keys. See, like, for example, let's go to one that requires more keys than I have. Let's see, that takes 4 keys. Okay, this door over here takes 5 keys. So if I wanted to get in here, I don't have 5 keys, but I can pay $1.99 to unlock that door. Then I will be able to go along this path here and complete those stages. And if I wanted to leave, this stage, without getting the appropriate amount of stars, it'll cost me $4.99. Otherwise, I can just go through the stages. So let's do that now. Let's play a level. Let's see, where are we going to start? Let's go here, level 3. Now, let's check out the challenges that have to be met in order to complete this level. We have to produce at least 2,750 sun, and we can't lose any lawnmowers. Okay. You know what? I think there might be something wrong with this stage, because I played this one before, and for some reason I was not getting as much sun as I thought I should have. I was really earning sun, but it wasn't counting it accurately. That's not a stage that I want to show off. Let's try something else. Let's go to, let's see, the stage number 4. I wish it would tell you the challenges before you got in here. So, don't lose more than 2 plants, spend no more than 1,500 sun, and don't lose any lawnmowers. Alright, sounds fair. Let's play this level. So, the setup is just like the Plants vs. Zombies that we all know and love. You select the plants that you want to use. Here are some locked plants, the ones that I just showed you that I cannot access, but hey, I can pay for them and get them. And these are the plants I have access to. So we're going to get the sunflower in there. We're going to get the walnut, the bok choy, which is a new plant. We're also going to use the cabbage pult, which is another plant that we've seen before. And also let's grab the iceberg lettuce, which is a new plant. And finally, the old school pea shooter. So this is going to be my crew. Oh wait, iceberg lettuce counts as losing a plant. Okay, no, so we don't want iceberg lettuce. Let's replace iceberg lettuce with another new plant called the bloomerang. Alright. At least they warned me that I wasn't going to get a star if I continued down that path. Alright, so I'm going to use the regular Plants vs. Zombies strategy of putting the sunflowers in the back row, and we just kind of build out from there. Let's put one more on the field. Now, down here, these are power-ups. You can see the green one, the yellow one, and the lightning bolt. Now, what those are power-ups that you do yourself. It's almost like, you know, like you are a god. You can pop the heads off zombies by pinching like that if that power-up was activated. The purple one is like a lightning power-up, so you can give zombies a good electrical shock by swiping your finger across there. And then finally, the yellow one is like a wind move where you can lift up the zombies and throw them right off of the screen. But of course, naturally, it costs money to use those power-ups. 800 gold, 1,200, and 1,000 coins rather. And you see I have 8,600 up there. And sometimes zombies, they drop money, and you pick up that money to increase what you have. And there are, and I did mention the plant food, which is used as a power-up, and each plant has a different super move, basically. So these gravestones will have zombies coming out of them later on if I do not destroy them, which is why I set up the cabbage pults. This guy's going to get in my way. Let's stop him right there with the walnut. Here is a new group of zombies. They are basically camouflage, or they're hiding behind that wooden camel structure, and you have to break that down before you're able to get through them. Now this is the plant food power up that I just got just now. I'm probably going to lose this stage because I can't concentrate that well, but I will tell you that Plants vs. Zombies 2 is more difficult than the first one, and you can kind of tell that they're sort of inching you. Oh, he's stealing my sun. They're kind of inching you to use these power-ups at the bottom to make things a little easier. And of course, doing so takes money. I'm going to put up the bok choy because I love the way he punches. And then when he knocks their head off, gives them a little uppercut. I think that's pretty cool. What's going on here? He's eating the walnut. Alright, we're just going to try to keep that going. Alright, let's use a power-up here. No. We'll wait. We can get through this guy and then we'll use the power-up. So these stages can get pretty hectic. Usually near the end of the stage, they throw a big wave of zombies at you. You might think that, okay, you're going to get maybe one wave, maybe two waves, but sometimes those waves, they just keep coming. And, it becomes, I don't want to say hard to manage, but it does sort of become, it does kind of become bewildering. You really have to, keep your wits about yourself and really try as hard as you can to get things right here. Alright, let's use a power-up. We're going to use the cabbage pult power-up. And he basically just throws out a whole bunch of really big cabbage and just, completely crush zombies. Alright, we got a whole bunch of sun that we're not using. The boomerang guy, the little boomerang plant can throw a boomerang that goes forward and it goes back, and it can hit the enemies up to 3 times, I believe. This guy's just stealing my sun. I'm not even paying attention. Let's put another sunflower here so I can have even more sun to not use. So he is coming up here. I'm going to throw out another bunk. This is probably not a good idea, but I'm just going to put him there just for the heck of it. And see, by not paying attention, I accidentally spent more than 1,500 sun. So now I am not going to get that bonus. I completely forgot about that challenge. So you got to keep your, you have to remember to do that. Let's use the power up for the boomerang. And then he throws his boomerangs off in 4 directions, which you have to place him correctly if you want to really do that. The pea shooter power up is a rapid fire move like that. The sunflower power up is just throws out a whole bunch of sun, and for the walnut he kind of gets this metal armor around him. And for the bok choy, we'll just wait for these zombies to get a, oh wow, he's knocked his head off. We'll just wait for the zombies to get a little bit closer before we do the bok choy power up. Alright, that's close enough. No, it's not. Okay, now let's try it. And he just kind of goes nuts like that and off in every direction. And that's a level. Now, even though I did not complete the objective, I did get money for my troubles. And you see, I didn't get the star because I completed 2 out of the 3 objectives. And basically, I'll have to go back and do it all over again. Or, if I want, I can just pay and just get through that way. So I'm not going to go through another stage because it will take a while. We're already 13 minutes in. But based on what I have well, let me just go through some more features, then I'll give you the wrap up. This is the different stages that you can go to. A little preview here. There's also an almanac. This is not the almanac. Wrong button. There's an almanac that shows you, how do you get out of here? No, let's go back to ancient Egypt. The almanac shows you which plants that you have. I don't even know if it's called an almanac really, but it tells you about all the plants that you have, their damage, their range, and their recharge rate. It shows you the zombies that you have encountered in your adventure, and also the upgrades. See, it's the power pinch, the power toss, and the power zap. And you can also buy more upgrades. The sun bonus, the sun boost, plant food bonus, shovel bonus, bonus seed slide, things that I've showed before. And what else here? Magnified view there. and that's how you buy another level. Yeah, so is this game pay to win based on what I've experienced? I have not hit that paywall yet. The paywall that is just really, really obvious, you know, kind of like if you play a game from Glue Mobile, and if you're like one of those Infinity Blade type games, and there's no way that you can defeat the guy because he's way more powerful than you, and they keep saying, hey, you want to buy this armor, make you stronger, this weapon causes more damage, huh? I haven't reached that yet, but I can tell you that the motivation is definitely there. Like I said earlier, the game is harder than Plants vs. Zombies 1, and while harder may be better for some people, the kind of difficulty that I have encountered sometimes seems maybe a tad bit unfair. Kind of like throwing a buckethead zombie at me near the beginning of a match, of the beginning of a level, when I really haven't had enough time to build up enough sun in order to build up a defense against the buckethead zombie, because that little pea shooter ain't gonna stop him. He's gonna just roll right over there, and then that'll cause me to use some plant food, or maybe, you know, it just says like, hey, you can use that power up down there, that'll get rid of that buckethead zombie nice and fast. So there's been occasions like this where I kind of feel like they want me to do it, and how that's going to go directly against those coins up there, because those power-ups, you know, they're not cheap. You use those a handful of times and, you know, say goodbye to all your coins. But then again, that's kind of what your coins are there for. So, you know, I'm kind of battling this skepticism, and like just kind of this overall idea of, you know, EA and PopCap, are you trying to, you know, put one over on me? I'm not spending any coins. I'm going to try to play it just like the original game. Forget about all your currencies. And, you know, I'm kind of against the backs to the wall a little bit here. I'm not too sure what to think of it. One thing that I can say is that it does seem a little, just a little, monotonous, because I have to continue looking at the same levels and fighting the same zombies over and over and over and over again, because I'm trying to get the 20 stars in order to unlock the next level. And, you know, as easily as I accidentally went over the amount of sun that I was supposed to spend, I lost out on getting that star. So now I have to do that all over again. And to me, that kind of repetition, you know, it's not really that fun. And you can see there's a lot of stages just on this level alone. So just imagine this, but in all the other worlds as well, over and over and over, playing against the same level. So it kind of makes you feel a bit stagnant unless you sink a lot of time into completing each stage to get the 20 stars that you need. And I only have 8. And I've played for over an hour. So, like I said, things are subject to change with Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's still going to be free to play, but, you know, the amount that it takes to progress, and the amount of money that you have to spend to progress, or to buy plants and upgrades and all that stuff, that could all change. But yeah, these are just my impressions right now. I'm kinda on the fence. You know, it's Plants vs. Zombies, so it's kind of inherently a bit fun, but from what I experienced, there's a lot of repetition. There's a lot of wink wink nudge nudge towards the in-app purchases. Not too comfortable with that, but we'll have to wait and see how the game progresses when it comes out everywhere later on this summer. So that's all for now, guys. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll see you later.